So that's actually the best thing that can happen to you. Now, if you look at our screen right now, we do have the first step, the first steps to our system. What you need to do now that you are plugged in. You signed, you are new, and maybe you're thinking, what is it that I need to do? We only have 4 steps that you need to do. And we want you to underline these words. The business is very simple. Very, very simple. What you need to do is to follow these steps. So the first step is to invite. So we do have presentations throughout the week. And with those presentations, for example, on Monday, we do have a WhatsApp presentation for people who do not have enough data. So as soon as that information is presented in our group, you just take the information and you invite your people. Someone else is going to help you do the presentation and help you close the deal for you. So what you need to understand is as soon as the information about any presentation is shared in our groups, you forward it to the people that you know. Let them come in, because we understand that as new as you are, you do not know, or you do not have all the information, knowledge about our supplements or the business. So allow people who have been, excuse me. Can I ask the leaders? Can I ask the leaders who are not talking, as soon as you attend the meeting, please mute yourself. Please, leaders. Thank you so much. So as soon as you invite your people, there will always be leaders who will be doing a presentation on your behalf, just to make sure that you feel at ease with the business. And step number 2, once you invite them in that presentation, like I said, somebody else is there, ready with the knowledge, ready to share with your people. And once the presentation is done, because you don't have to do the presentation yourself, then you can have your sponsor, which is the person that invited you into this business, and you ask them to help you with a 3-way call, which is going to be step number 3. So a 3-way call is just a call where you tell this person, as much as you are excited, you just let them know that I have somebody who invited me in this business. I just want you to meet them. And this person is actually going to close the deal with you, because they are going to be telling their success story to your new person and make sure that your person joins the business. And then step number 4, you get them plugged in. Plugged in meaning they join the business finally and they become members of APLGo. And you repeat the same steps again. Next slide, Rafilwe. Rafilwe?
Yes, leaders, I'm here. Before I explain this, thank you all. Please, on the chat, can you type, if it's for your first time, saying looking forward to it, and if possible, just mention where you're connecting from. And if you are back again, please say ready to learn more. I just want to see how many new people we have in the call today, and we would like to give you a very warm APLGo welcome. All right, the 4 steps. Success, we know, it depends on each and every individual. The effort I put, the effort you put, they're going to be different. If I am working this business 2 hours per day, and there is Petang who's doing this business 17 hours per day, I think our results will also show. So what we are saying here is that you need to be very determined. You need to be ready. You need to have the goals. And once you start, tell yourself that I'm not going to be a quit. Because once you quit, it means you are a failure. And in this business, we work together. It's a team spirit. If you feel like you are failing, ask for help. We are all there for you. Send a WhatsApp. You will see how many people will respond privately, not even in the group, saying, I need help. Everybody will say, how can you help you? What is it that you need to have? So in this system, this is exactly what is happening. Fetam has just explained that you invite. Who is that? Fetam, mute yourself. So what is happening here? The system, it's very simple. It's only 4 steps. 4 steps. And once you start doing this, trust me, you will be like Mama Nsamori and Kabelo. They were recognized last Saturday for just following these 4 steps within 6 months, and their results showed that actually these are the best learners, the best students, the best leaders within APLGo. So by saying these leaders, I want to tell you that do not come with the mentality saying, I know I can do it. This business doesn't want it. Just follow this system and you will go far. Next slide, my leader. So here is what you have to do for only 1 year. That is 12 months. So today is the 2nd of June. So I'm saying to you, until next year, do the same thing that we say you need to do on this presentation. Commit yourself. If today you write your goals down and you're saying, I'm gonna do this business 5 hours every single day, do it without any excuses for every single day until 2nd of June 2023. Do exactly the same thing. And trust me, you will thank yourself. Because what will happen, you start coming in, you learn, you make mistakes. While you are doing this business, you make money. Imagine making a mistake while you're earning in this business. That's basically what is happening. Every single day, you will make something. You will earn something. Every single day, you open your mouth and telling people about this business. You are basically doing what the system is requesting you to do. You're going to use your products because obviously you have joined, or you are going to join and you will get what do you call a starter pack package, depending on which package you're going to start with. That package, it's the products that this company manufactures. The first thing that you do, you use their products. Let me tell you something. I told Fetan that, I've got a headache. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this presentation. My husband is also on the call. I told him, like, I felt like I'm dying. And Fetan said, no, take PWR, mommy. I took it and that headache is gone. I don't know what happened. I think my husband will say maybe I was faking it. But what I'm saying is that it was a headache. I took PWR. So now I've got a new testimony that PWR took away my headache. So basically, be your best customer. Be your own best customer. Test all these products. So if you are here, you need to test each one of them. When you go and do the presentation to the people, you tell them about your experience. Nobody will be attracted to you more than those people who will be hearing from the horse's mouth. The other thing is that you need to have, in our APLGo company, we have our journals, APL journals. I would encourage you to buy that. Every prospect you get or you come across, write their name, their numbers, if possible, the date you met them. And this is how you're going to start making sure that, this is how you're going to make sure that you're getting people who are interested in the business. So as soon as you get people, your prospects, make sure that you invite them into the business presentation. whether it's face-to-face or it's via WhatsApp or it's via Zoom, like we're doing right now. Invite them. You don't know anything about the business. It's a team sport. Lerato will always say that. There are so many good and professional speakers who will do the business, the presentation on your behalf. What you need to do, exactly the same ways that I'm telling you to do now, tell them to do the same thing. It's not hard. It's not hard. Invite them, they attend, they use the product, they tell other people, that's it. Next slide, my leader.
Okay, thank you so much, Rufilo, for saying that. I wanted to say before you finished your slide that thank you for mentioning Leader Manchadi and Kabelo Musia, because those are the people who recently joined APLGo, and they immediately hit the ground running. And most of the time we say success loves speed. And to see where they are and how many team members they have in their team is actually amazing, which is why we say the business is really easy if you work, or if we work as a team. So that's just how we do the business. You come in, you do what you need to do. The company will always recognize your efforts and the wonderful things that you are currently doing. So we want you to realize and remember that everything that is simple in our business works. And also underline this: if you do not duplicate, your paycheck is going to be the smallest paycheck you ever have in APL. But if you duplicate, then the money that you are going to get is also going to be duplicated. Meaning the more people you have in your team, the more money you are going to make. So in your APLGo business, or in our APLGo business, we get paid when one of the two things happen. Number one, somebody becomes a customer and they buy a product. So remember when I said we get paid for talking. So now that you are in the business, you have your products, you started using them. Some of you have testimonies as well. And who can be your testimony, your biggest testimony than yourself? Because when you go out there and you tell people about what literally happened to you, and people see that really something happened to your life, you don't need to fake it. People love seeing results, and they know that you are telling them about something that works. So the moment you tell them your story, those people are either going to be your customers and they buy the product. And when they buy the product, you get paid for that. And then number two, somebody becomes an associate and they purchase a product. So when we talk about an associate, we're talking about those people who will say, oh, no, I don't want to be a consumer. I don't want to be your customer. I want to be a business partner. I want to be a distributor. I want to do what you're doing. And please teach me, what is it that you do? Because I also need money. When those two things happen, then APLGo will pay you. The number one priority is making sure that your organization does everything you do, meaning the people who will come under you will do exactly everything that you do. And they do it the same way that you are doing it. So the most important thing I want all of us to take from this Zoom session is that network marketing is a spiritual business. If you come into the business and you choose not to talk to people, trust me, your people are going to learn the same thing from you. If you come in, you do not attend Zoom sessions, you are not active, they are going to come in and do the same thing. So they learn everything that you are doing. Hence, we are saying it's a business of duplication. So the most important thing that you need to do when you come into the business is to make sure that you do the right things. Attend all of our sessions, because this is where you're going to get all the information you need to know about the business. And this is the information that you're going to use. This is the information that you are actually going that's actually going to develop you. Today, we are where we are, not because we did not attend meetings, but because we availed ourselves for all the trainings and all the developments. Now we can talk about the business without even referring to a script, because we had the best mentor who made sure that we get all this information and we help cascade it down. And that's what you need to do as well when you come into the business. Whatever you get, as soon as you have the team, make sure that you share this information with them. Duplication by your team will come from modeling your behavior. This is exactly what I was talking about. Your behavior when you come into this business is what will drive your business either up or down. If you come with a negative attitude, you will build a team that has the negative attitude. Because if you have a negative attitude and you tend to not believe in the supplements, how are you going to, you don't even have to convince them, but how are you going to teach them that the supplements are working? What your people see you do or not say is what they will duplicate. You would swear I read this presentation before I did it, but this is just, it's because somebody taught me this, and I'm telling you exactly what I was taught. And it's exactly here on this slide. So your people are going to duplicate your behavior. If you want to be a leader and you want to lead, they will want to do the same thing. And that's where you are now going to produce leaders in your team. You are going to produce speakers in your team. And things start working smooth. Rafilwe?
Find the why. We are here today because of many different reasons. Some are here because of their health issues. They want to try the products. Some are here because of their financial situations. Some are here because they need more time with their family. So your reason of being here today, it's different from my reason of joining this business. It will be different from Fetang's reason or Fetang's why. So today, I'm asking you, in your journal, in your book, in your diary, note down your reason why you actually attended this presentation. If you are in this business, go review and ask yourself, why did I join APLGo? So that next year, on this day, around this time, you go back and check, why did I attend that presentation on that day? If you are in the business by that time, you should pat yourself on your shoulder, say, I'm glad I did. So that is the great question, why you're doing this. If you don't have a reason, it's going to be very difficult. But that one reason, no matter how difficult, how challenging, no matter how situation will be, whether it's raining with storms or thunder showers or whatever, your why will always stand, and it will wake you up around 12 midnight to wake up and do the business. So I love what is written here. If you had all the money and you could ever want and all the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different? Ask yourself that question. If you had all the money you could ever want and all the free time to enjoy it, how would your life be different? By this statement, I'm definitely sure you will get your why. If you didn't have it, this statement is going to make you think. And don't make harsh decisions. Nobody is forcing you. You can take a week, you can take a day, just meditate, make it sink, talk to yourself, talk to your soul, talk to your spirit, understand yourself. So I want you to understand this. You know, when you start school, when I started school from grade 1, I wanted to see myself finishing grade 12. That's one thing for sure. Yes, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be this and that, but everything changed. But the goal that never changed was I wanted to see myself finishing grade 12. And I made sure. It took me 12 years, but I finished my grade 12. So this is exactly why we say you need to find that reason. Others will come, but the main reason will always be there. So today, thank you to, I saw Hope from Botswana. Thanks for joining, my darling. And, oh, by the way, she's my prospect. Thank you. So as you are here today, I want you to understand, Natasha, your prospects, they need to understand the business, why they are doing this. Even myself, I don't want to live in the same house I'm living now. I don't want to drive the same car that I'm driving now. You know, I've always seen people going for vacations. In this business, you don't even plan. If today you wake up, this is what our country manager was saying, you know, I don't even plan to go for vacations anymore. I just decide if maybe I'm tired from the office today, it's Friday, and I feel like going to Cape Town, I go there and then everything will be sorted. You know, you've got credit card paid off. I already paid mine last year because of this business. I'm not bragging, but what I'm saying is it shows how true it is, because every 200 rands, every 100 rands, every 1,000 rands that comes into your bank account, it makes a difference. Right now, a liter of petrol in South Africa, it's 25 rands. So imagine if my full tank was 1,200, it basically means it's going to be 1,800, 600 difference. If I'm not doing this business, what's going to happen in the next 3 months? If I don't join now, what's going to happen in the next 3 months? Everything is going up. If you are working, your salary is not increasing. I've been working for the past 2 years, my increase was 3%. This is how bad it is. But 3 years ago, the liter of petrol was like 15 rand. So this is the reality. Anyway, we're talking about the bills. So there are so many things that they are going to affect us. This is the opportunity. And I'm telling you right now, each and everyone who is here today, thank the person who invited you to this business, because they love you dearly. They are seeing that their lives are changing, and they also want yours to change as well. So be grateful. You need to give more to charity, to people who need help, and you will see what will happen to you. You will see how this will, you know, for a fact that you're helping kids, you're buying 20 pairs of school shoes because of the profits you're getting from APLGo. You know what those kids will do when they get home? They will start telling their parents, they will start telling their friends, they will start telling this, that, you know, Fetang came to our school today, she donated 20 pairs of shoes. And by doing that, people will pray for you. People will come join the business. You will grow your business without even knowing. And the other thing is, this business, it gives you time. You will have more time to spend with your friends, your family, your loved ones, because of this business. So think about all those things, those reasons. Right now, we're struggling because of COVID. We are restricted. Fortunately, our leader in Moldova, they stopped wearing masks. I don't think they even sanitizing. There is no distance anymore. Their life is mostly back to normal. But here we're still struggling. The minute they're saying stop doing that, how many family members you haven't seen in the past 2 years? It's about time you start thinking about that and how you're going to spend that. What is it that you're going to do to help them? So every person, you know, they need APLGo. We're talking about health. We're talking about wealth. Next slide, my leader.
Thank you so much, Rufilo. I love listening to what you're saying. So this is the first step that we spoke about, if you still remember, to invite people to our presentations. I remember last year when we used to attend trainings with Natalia, she used to say, make sure that you become a good inviter. And when you invite people, I think we make a mistake of doing a presentation before the actual presentation. Because when we post or when we advertise wherever and people come and they want to know what is this business all about, and I understand it's because we are excited, and you try to tell them whatever you know about the business. Little do we know that at that moment, you actually giving this person a chance to actually say, nah, I'm not going to join the presentation or not. So whenever they ask, what is this about? Just tell them that, look, I cannot wait to have you on our Zoom tonight. It's going to be interesting. We have the best leaders who are going to be talking about this. So wait, I don't want to say anything. Leave this person hanging, because you know how inquisitive the mind is. If you leave them hanging with that question mark, trust me, they will be the first people who are joining our Zoom at night. But if you made that mistake of explaining a little bit too much, they might not join because of maybe whatever you said that gave them the reason not to. So we need to make sure that we become good at inviting. That's all you need to do. Invite people. They join the Zoom meetings, allow the professionals to do a presentation for you. That's just how simple it is. What I'm saying is I want, especially because this is a training for new people, I want them to understand how easy it is to do the business. We don't want you to feel the burden. We don't want you to feel like, you know what, you are alone in this business and you cannot take it anymore. Because the moment you start feeling like that, you know, your chances of growing in the business might also be slim. So we want you to leave this presentation knowing they got my back, and this is what we are going to be doing. Every leader who is here has your back. What you need to do is to invite people. So because you joined the business, you have a lot of people that you know, family, friends, colleagues, anyone that you know. Invite those that you know have problems. You know, everybody's sick right now, and we are here to help. So invite them. Even if you send a link to 40 people, it's okay. 10 people will join. And when we do the invitation, please let us also try to be professional, because professionalism goes a long way. Do not send a link to people in 5 minutes telling them that the presentation is going to happen at 7 o'clock. Whenever a link is shared in our group, either a day before or the morning of the presentation, make it your point that you also send it to your people. And always keep the excitement going. There's a lot of things that, you know, excites us in this business. Keep the excitement going, and trust me, people are watching. They might not talk to you today because you were excited, and they will ask you 2 months later, when you posted this thing, you said 1, 2, 3, what was happening? People are watching. Never underestimate that. Continue with the business. Have I been muted or I just got muted now?
You just got muted now, my leader. Continue with the business.
Yes. So this is what you need to do. That's all I needed to say. You are in the business. You are still excited. Don't say too much when you invite people. Just let them know that you are still new in the business. You cannot tell them much. You also don't want to say all the wrong things. Can they attend? And somebody will take care of the information that they need. But with the smile and the excitement. And then they join, somebody else will do a presentation for you. Now, if you look at this, who are we looking for? The people that we are looking for are people who want more than they currently have. It could be that you are working, but you are not happy with your salary, like Refilo said. You are working, but your manager is just somebody that cannot even manage. Or you are sick, you want a better life. You have been in hospitals, you just want to spend time with your kids. There are so many reasons. So many reasons. People are complaining out there. What we need to do is to open our ears and tell them that there is a solution, and that solution is APLGo. They will find the solution in here. If they have a financial problem, there is a solution here. If they have a health problem, there is a solution here. We also have people who cannot belong. They can't find friends. There is a solution here. You will find people who are ready to welcome you. We don't need to know you where you come from, but as soon as you become a part of APLGo, you are a part of our family. And that's the most important thing. People want to go places they've never been before. Who knows? You might be here and a year later, you go to Russia because of this business. You will never know. People want to help others. They haven't helped before. If your passion is in helping people, you have a weapon, you have a tool. The supplements that you have are the ones that are going to get you to those people and help them. And trust me, when somebody comes to you and say, thank you, that's the most important emotional paycheck you can ever have. For me, that's even more than enough, because you did not only help this person, you've helped the whole family. People are tired of being average. Give them a solution. This is a, if you are tired of waking up, going to work, coming back, and you cannot find something that you can do on the side, why don't you plug onto this system and be part of us? And you know that after work, there's something that you do on the side, which is connecting with people around the world, including a lady in Moldova. Who never knew that we could be talking to somebody in Moldova today? Nobody knew that. Today, she's Mama Africa because of the love that she has given us and the relationship that we have built throughout the year. People have dreams, but some of them they are waiting and they are willing for something to happen so that they can achieve those dreams. Guys, APLGo is a solution to so many unanswered questions. What we need to do is to ask. And whenever you ask, somebody open their chest for you, just tell them, I have something that can help you. And this can happen within the 72 hours of you joining the business, because that's where you are excited. You are excited and you are looking forward to this journey. And when you are excited, people are willing to listen to you, because your mood is way up here and theirs is somewhere here. So they want to know what makes you excited. What is it that I can do for me to be as happy as you are? Honestly speaking, I've been in this business and I've never looked back, and I've been happy because I've gained so many brothers and sisters who really care about me. They really do care about me. Some of my family members don't even do that. So I found a big family in APLGo, and I'm really grateful. And this is what you are also going to get when you come here. So these are the tips that you need to do when you invite your people. Become a professional inviter. Don't shy away from it. Invite people. Do not explain the entire opportunity, like I said. Keep it short and simple. Most cases we say kiss it. Keep it short and simple. Rafilwe? Leda Rafilwe?
Oh, sorry, I muted because of this disruptions. The second step, presentation. Fezang has said it all. All you need to do in this business, within 2 minutes, invite the person to the presentation. They come to the presentation. We have a business presentation every Sunday where leaders will explain this business in detail. And after that presentation, what you need to do, go back to the people, ask them the questions. Are you ready to join? Don't say, when are you joining? Are you ready to join now? Natalia just wrote on the chat there that the speed in this business, it's needed. You know, one thing that I remembered after I signed with APLGo, within 2 days, I had my first person. Within a week, I opened my binary. And because of that, I gained more confidence. Remember, I was still excited about the business. So this is exactly what is happening. When you are still excited, you can't even sleep because what you see your life changing. You see yourself driving that Mercedes-Benz GLE. You see yourself living in triple-story house with a banquet. You see yourself doing all these things and you will never stop. Once you start getting your why, you will never stop. The business will be easy. So in the presentation, Fetang, she's there. Mama Soro is there. Natalia, they are there. They do the presentation on your behalf. You can watch the recorded presentations, but it's not the same. You won't feel the excitement. You won't enjoy like when you are in the actual Zoom presentation or one-on-one presentation. So what I would like to do, please accept my invitation. Lebogang from Rustenburg, thank you so much for joining. Are you aware that actually Northwest came first in the country for the past year because it was active? So please don't come and let us down. We must keep this trend going. So thank you for joining, and I would like to see you on Sunday in our business presentation. Hope from Botswana, I would also like to see you again Sunday in our business presentation with your team as well. So don't come alone. From today until Sunday, that is more than 72 hours. Go and invite. It's as simple as that. Everyone can do that. You just say, I have a good opportunity. Can you just join with me on Sunday? If the person doesn't have data, invite them to your place. Now we've got smart TVs, you plug your phone there and then everyone can enjoy the presentation. It's as simple as that. Next slide, my leader.
Okay, so once your person has attended that Zoom presentation, and a person like Rufile with the energy that they have done a presentation for them and they understand both of you are excited, Then you need to do what we call a three-way call. And most of the leaders miss this step. This is the most important step. Please, if you have missed it before, make sure that you do not miss it in future. A three-way call is just after a presentation, you ask this person, your new person, to say, I have a leader in the business and this leader has a successful story. It could be a successful story regarding their testimony or their journey in the business, but anything that is good that they need to share. And then you just do a three-way call. The three of you are going to be on a call and your leader is going to be telling your new person how good APLGo is. The thing is, we cannot lie. Many of us who are here have different success stories. And if all the leaders can come together and tell you our success stories, some of you are not going to believe. Some people tend to cry. Because as emotional as we get, it's our true stories. And this has never happened anywhere but in APLGo. So you know that this person is closing a deal for you about something that actually happened. So what you need to do or to say is, hello, I would like you to meet my sponsor who's doing very well in the business. It's just going to be a 5-minute call, just saying hi. Your sponsor doesn't have to talk about the presentation, just whatever their success story is all about. And at this point, your sponsor will share their success story, like I've said, answer any questions your prospect might have. And at this point, this is where your sponsor is actually closing a deal for you. And trust me, you're building a relationship. The three-way calls are the best way to build a relationship with the new person who's coming in the business. They see transparency. They hear a success story. There is a sisterhood that is built there, or a partnership that is built. And you are actually letting this new person know that they are not alone. And as much as they see that there's somebody helping you, they know that somebody's going to help them as well. So we are trying to build that mentality to say, guys, it's very simple. Don't make it hard for yourself. We had Mr. Jerry Dikale during our 1-year celebration saying network marketing is actually an industry where there's no way that you can fail. And there's lots of money there. So if you fail, it's your own doings. Blame yourself, not the industry, because this is also the industry that has the most people who are positive. Network marketers are positive. Day and night, they are positive. I don't know where these people, or I don't know where we get our positivity from, but we are positive about life. So a three-way call occurs immediately after a presentation. I've said that. And your sponsor, as an expert, will be introduced to your prospect. You share stories, you build that relationship. That's it. As easy as that. Now, this is what I need you to know. If you are not, as a new person who just got this presentation, if you are not getting a three-way call from your personally sponsored associate, or let me say, if you are new and your sponsor is not doing a three-way call for you, or you do not get it from above going down within 72 hours, which is 3 days, you also need to be responsible and pick up the phone, call them and say, have you guys forgotten about me? Because now you are getting clever because the business is teaching you, right? So now that you are here, maybe you signed yesterday and you haven't had this three-way call. After this presentation, you call your sponsor and say, hey, I haven't received my my three-way call. and 72 hours is about to pass. Now your sponsor is also going to see that you are serious. Because I love saying when as business partners in network marketing, it's not only my responsibility to teach you everything that you need to know about the business. I also need to see you as a willing partner. If I'm short on something, be that person who comes in and plug me in. Sometimes I also need that. I need the person who will say, hey, we haven't done the three-way call for my person. Let's do it. That way I see how serious you are. That way I realize that actually I do have a business partner here to take care of. And trust me, from there we will run together. Because I know you've got my back and I will have your back when you haven't even asked me to do that. I hope you guys understand that, the importance of a three-way call. People would love to spend more time with their families. They are in jobs that they do not like. They want free times with their families. They need a new car, a new home. Tell them through that three-way call that they can have that. This is the system that can help them get that. And I think we all agree as well that network marketing is the only industry that can make you millions. If you are employed, and I've never seen it happen. I've never seen an employee getting a bonus that is above $1 million or 2 million. I've never seen that. I was in HR. I studied HR. That was my profession. I knew how much people earned. So I am sure I am with the right industry. Rafilwe? Oh, I think we lost Rafilwe. I will continue. She's coming back in, but I will continue. So the fourth step, which is our last step, is to get plugged in. Meaning now you come into the business, you become a member, you become one of us. You are now an APLGoer. You must now get new associates started properly. Whatever that your sponsor is going to do to make sure that you get started and you hit the ground running, that's what you also need to make sure that your people get when they come into the business. Because remember, the most important thing is to do the right duplication. If you do it wrong as a leader from the beginning, all of your leaders are going to do the wrong thing. Now you're building a team of people who have the wrong information. That is the wrong duplication, and that's not what we want. So as a leader, you must always make sure that you do the right thing. So associates are never more excited than the moment they join the business, and which is true. Anybody can enroll, but success is optional. I said it the other day and other leaders agreed. Success is personal. What I want to achieve is not what you want to achieve. We are all in this business, like Refilwe said, our whys are different. And how we're going to work towards this success is also going to be different. So this is one thing that you need to know and understand, that when the baton is passed to you, how you run is up to you. The finish line is for everybody. It is critical that new associates create momentum by inviting prospects immediately. This is the most important thing. The more we are in our Zoom sessions, the better momentum we are going to build as a team. Because these people, the new ones that we invite to our sessions, when they leave our Zoom sessions, they are also going to spread this excitement. They are going to create the momentum. We can all agree that how many people know about APLGo now? Wherever you are at this moment, trust me, you could be the only person who is an associate of APLGo. I'm not sure if we do have people in Mokopane. So Natasha, if you are still here, you might be the only person in Mokopane who is doing APL. So the market is huge. You can run with it, you can be successful, because then people in Mokopane will know that you are the person who's doing this. You are the person who actually can change their lives. So if the new associate has not personally sponsored 2 new associates in the first 72 hours, they are not following the system. Contact them immediately and stress the importance of 2 by 72. By the way, 2 by 72, we are talking about recruiting 2 people within 72 hours of you joining. I know somebody might be thinking, oh, but how is that going to be possible? We have people, we know a lot of people, and some people might surprise you. The only thing we need to learn doing is to just push ourselves. Instead of saying, but how is that possible? Just say, let me push myself. Let me see if I cannot do this. Be in competition with yourself. And if you are in competition with yourself, trust me, you will win for you and yourself, not for anybody else. And yes, you will talk to people, and some people might not join immediately. Some people will join 2 weeks after, 3 weeks after, 2 months. But the fact that within that 72 hours, you invited as many people as you can possibly do, that's the best way to go. Remember, we do not force people to join APLGo. This is a decision that they are going to make on their own. But if you are able to do 2 in 72, trust me, you are going to have a simple process. Make sure you introduce your new associates to multiple upline members, so they know they are being supported by a team. So when somebody new comes into your business, remember, they know you, the person who introduced them into the business. They need to know who introduced that person and who introduced the other one, just like that. So they need to at least know 5 people in your structure going up, who's who, so that when they need help, they can talk to anybody in your team. By putting prospects through the system, you will simultaneously develop a team of associates and customers. So guys, we do have the most simple system ever. Simple. Invite, or let me say invitation. Somebody will do a presentation on your behalf. You do a 3-way call immediately after the presentation. You get your people to join. We do the same with their people as well. You might even have a team of 20 people and you never even did a presentation for any of them. Isn't that simple? Isn't that nice? So that's just how simple our system is. Rafilo? I think Rafilo has a problem with connectivity. Okay, so what we want you to remember as APLGo is that some people will say no to the opportunity. And this is one thing I would please ask you to understand, because as people, we are not the same. Some people take no and they don't take it lightly. Some people no fuels them. They feel like, oh, I gotta know, I need to go and find another person who might say no or yes. So when you come into this business, this is what is going to happen. You are going to deal with a lot of rejection. And sometimes this rejection will come from the people you never thought will say no to you. But we need you to understand that it is life. That does not mean that you need to stop the business. You continue doing the business. You will never know the day you get a yes. And the most important thing I need you to understand is that you are going to be supported by strangers, total strangers. People that you never met before. Those are the people who are going to have your back. Those are the people who are going to support you. Those are the people who are going to root for you, But your family, your friends, when you start, they will say no to you. Or these are the people who are going to say, continue, we will see when you become successful. So do not worry. Do not let this no take you away from the most beautiful opportunity you have been presented to. We've also dealt with the no's. And sometimes it is so painful when you get a no from somebody very close to your heart, people that you thought will support you in everything that you do, but they are the ones who say no. But if you believe in yourself and you believe in this business, you are going to continue. So plugging into the system is an absolute must, meaning becoming a member is an absolute must. The lozenges that we have, the supplement that we have, no other company has them in South Africa. So if you have this supplements, go out there and change someone's life, like somebody changed your life. Become your own best customer. Use the supplements on a daily basis. And with your journey, you will sponsor both associates and both customers. It's not a bad thing, because the people that you are going to be talking to, some will say, you know what, selling is not for me, or I'm not cut for this business, so I would rather buy. It's okay. Then you will have those people who will say, I want to be a business partner. So don't refuse when somebody says, I want to be your customer. Even if they do not buy every month, it's okay. Let them be your customers. When people see the product and they start loving it, they will want it. If you yourself used the product and your testimony is one of the most powerful testimonies we have, you understand that you don't even have to say too much to these people. Because when they see a change in you, they will come and ask, what did you use? What happened? And what you do is tell them, I used this. They are the ones who will come to you and say, I actually want that. Because you use the product and the results that they see in you are the results that actually make them come to you. So that's why we say, be your own customer, your best customer. Use as many supplements as you can. So make sure you use these products on a daily basis and develop relationships with people. If you never used to love people, some people would not, they would not believe this. When I joined APLGo, I only had Facebook and I never used to post. I would post once in a while because I'm a very private person. But trust me, when I joined APLGo and I attended so many meetings and I was told you need to talk to people, you need to open yourself up, hey, you need to expose yourself. I saw that as a learning curve and I did it. It was not comfortable in the beginning, but some people say growth happens when you are not comfortable. So I did it. And today you might think that I'm a queen of something. I am not. I forced myself to do that because I saw an opportunity and I grabbed it. So, and by doing that, that's where you're going to be building all these relationships with the people that you meet along the way, mostly strangers.
To add on that, my leader, when I joined the business, my sponsor actually gave me an advice, and I feel like that was the best advice. So she said to me, stay away from family and friends when you start this business. I'm not saying don't share the information with them, but when you start, don't go to them because they will discourage you. And I did exactly that. After I had people under me, after I see that my business is growing, that's when I went to them. And trust me, even today, none of them joined. None of them has actually bought a box or a sample from me. But strangers, every month, they are coming back for more. So don't think people close to you will sponsor you. Yes, they might, but it's not going to be easy. So if you want your business to grow, go to people you don't know, people who don't know you. And trust me, you will be amazed. Within 72 hours that we are preaching today, you will have more than 10 people if you decide to talk to 50 people. Thanks, my leader.
Thank you so much, Rafili. So we want you to ask yourself this. Within 2 to 5 years, can you find 40 people who are serious about changing their lives within 2 to 5 years? I feel like this is a long time. Within a year or 2 years.
Within a month.
Or even within a year, if you are really struggling, you can find them. Of course you can. The only way for you to fail in this business is if you quit. And I was telling somebody the other day that knowing our company, knowing the compensation plan, how we get paid, knowing how much money you can make by just talking to people and introducing them to this, and you still decide to quit. And when you quit, you still decide to stop using the supplements, then I'm not sure whether everything is okay up here. Because we have one of the best supplements in the world. So me knowing what I know today, thanks to the information that I have received, that you will also receive when you are walking this journey with us, when you really understand it, you will never quit. We want you to have fun in APLGo while you are on your way to making your dreams come true. And we are here to help you every step of the way. Like, don't ever have stress about this business. There's people who have your back. We are here to help you. There is no upliner who would wish you to fail. Because if you understand our compensation plan, if you fail, they do not get paid. So no leader here will want you to come into their business and fail. No, that is not APL. That's not APL. So this is what we are talking about. System. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. That's what system means to us. Now, what you see here when you come into the business, you plug in your people from left to right. They plug in their own, you have level 2. Your 2 bring their 2, you have level 3. Your 3 bring their 2, just like that. This is the system that we are talking about. This is the duplication that we are talking about. When you have the right duplication, everybody will know that they bring their 2. If you bring 3, it will be 3 by 3 or 4 by 4 or 5 by 5, depending on the duplication they see from you. If you only bring one person, they will also bring one person, because remember, they are duplicating you. But if you do not stop recruiting as their leader, they will realize that they also don't have to stop. Because the more people you have, the more catching you have. I think this is the end of our presentation, Leader Refilwe. Do you want to close?
Actually, I just want to say something. Leaders do not stop recruiting. Natalia, I was talking to her yesterday and last week, actually, because I was not happy with my team performance. And she was like, why did you stop? Because obviously, when I give her my performance or how I was doing it, she can say that, okay, you were not doing anything. You only recruited one person the entire month. How can you, as a leader, and expect your team to do the same? So leaders, we do not stop. We continue. And I started, after that, it hit me hard. And I was like, okay, now I'm going back to square one. And I decided to I told myself that this is how I'm going to do it. So we do not stop. 2 by 72, meaning within 72 hours, you must have your 2 people registered in the business. We teach your 2 people to do the same. Just like that, only 2 people. How many people do we know? How many people do you talk to every day? You go to the spaza shop, you go to garage, you go to shopping mall, to the complex, you meet so many people. 2 of them, they will say yes to you within 72 hours. And they do exactly the same. This is how easy and simple the business is. And you start seeing money in your bank account. If you decide to talk to 5 or 10 or 20, Feta mentioned it's more money. So I wish you all the best to all our new successful start partners, our new APL goers, our new prospects. This is what we do in APLGo. It is not difficult. Go invite them to the presentation on Sunday. I saw we have Dr. M, we've got Lebgang, we've got Hope from Botswana. So invite I'm giving you a different target, your 10 people to our business presentation on Sunday. And after that presentation, 2 people will sign up immediately. Let's go make money. I wish you all the best and thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, leaders, for being with us tonight. We really appreciate that. And this is what we will do from now on for all the leaders. We've been doing it since last year, and we will continue because it is yielding results. And in APLGo, we are all about results. Results bring more money. So we can never get tired of talking because we get paid for talking. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. We really appreciate your time and see you on Sunday. Think about those people that you are going to invite. Thank you. If you have questions, please, due to the time, address them with the person who invited you to this Zoom or your sponsor. They will answer them for you. Thank you so much, leaders.